I'm finna help y'all avoid any type of mandate. Recently, you might have noticed like some mandates have been coming back because there's a new variant called the BA2, which was hella obvious because they really want to keep us in fear and they really want to break down our immune systems. And recently, some people have been hitting me up asking me how to avoid these mandates. So I'm finna give y'all the sauce. So if you didn't know, because we're not black and 98% of us did not come from Africa, we were already here in America and we were known as Moors. And because we are Moors and we were originally here, we made a treaty with the elites called the Moroccan-American Treaty of Peace and Friendship. But most of us don't know this because they want to make it seem like they just completely conquered us, which is not true at all. And with this treaty came our own rights that the government actually has to follow when dealing with us. But again, we don't know this, and they don't really pay attention to these rights because we still think that we're black. And since we still identify ourselves as black, that's how we get treated. So-called black people are 3/5 of a human to the elite, but us Moors are somewhat respected by the elite and have to be because of universal law. Really think about that. This is also another reason why we won't get reparations, because black is not a nationality, neither is African. But these rights that we got are on the United Nations website, and they are called the United Nations Declarations on the Rights of Indigenous Peoples. There's a lot of stuff in this declaration that we really need to know because they are clearly not going to tell us. I'm not going to go over all of these rights now, but let's skip to the medical portion. Article 24 in this declaration states that us as indigenous peoples of America have the right to our own traditional medicines and our own health practices. This means that however we choose to protect ourselves from this virus, we have the right to. This also applies to mask mandates as well. So if you want to avoid mandates, you must make your nationality known. You can do this by proclaiming it, which is free and you have the right to do so. So we gotta stop calling ourselves black and must make it known that we are indigenous Moors. So if you hear anybody calling you or anybody else around you black, correct them, even online. Or else you might have to fall in line and really go get a V if you want to continue to work. So if somebody got a problem with you not wearing a mask or not getting a V, make it known who you are and show them this declaration. This even applies to jobs as well, any private or public business. And if they still trying to force you to do it, you got the right to sue them. You also got something called human rights. These apply to anybody. And with these human rights, you got the right to not accept any type of V or anything if you don't want to. And if a job still trying to force you to get it by threatening to fire you or suspend you without pay, you can legally sue for discrimination. Because it is your human right to not want to inject anything into your body if you don't want to. But remember, you're the one that got to enforce this stuff because they're not going to do it for you.